This episode is sponsored by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro for free at RamseySolutions.com/invest. You're listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires, where we talk investing, retirement, building wealth, and outrageous generosity.
All right, let's go straight to the phone lines. We've got a local, John, who's in Clarksville, Tennessee. What's going on, John?
Hey, Jade. Hey, how are y'all doing?
We're doing good. How can we help today?
All right. So the question I had is, I'm 42. Household income is around $180,000. Just recently got out of baby step 2, about halfway through baby step 3 right now.
Awesome.
And kind of went out of sequence a little bit with baby steps before I learned about the actual baby step program.
Okay.
I've got about 250 in 401k and Roth IRA.
Okay. I'm not mad at you.
So, right. Okay. I appreciate that. So my question is I have a financial advisor or a retirement account through Edward Jones.
Okay.
My question is, I have a fairly decent understanding of investing, especially after reading Financial Peace and Total Money Makeover.
Good.
About the types of mutual funds that I should invest in. So with me not being like a multimillionaire or me just kind of being in the baby steps as just a regular blue-collar guy, is it necessary for me to have a financial advisor if I can invest in the growth and aggressive growth and income mutual funds through my 401k and through an investment account of my own?
Yeah,
would it make more sense to have that?
Right now, if all you're doing is you're in your 401k and you're saying, okay, I'm going to just choose the funds that I want in there, at this point, maybe not. And you feel very confident about what you're selecting. But down the line, you're probably going to want to talk to someone because you're going to want to talk about when it's the best time to retire, how to set yourself up for retirement. If you're planning on retiring early, what do you need to have in place in order to have that? Whether or not you have enough in Roth versus traditional. All of those things are going to pop up. And so I'm not telling you that today you have to get someone on board. But I think that on down the line, you're going to want that person to give you a little bit more direction and to teach you and help you to navigate that time period of life a little bit more clearly.
Yeah, so John, if you're just using a financial advisor to choose a few funds, you probably don't need one if you feel comfortable doing it on your own. But there's a lot more complexity that comes with life when you're talking about multiple investments, high income streams, businesses, you're nearing retirement, you need specialized advice, you have major life events, maybe you switch jobs and you got an old 401k and you want to roll it over, things like that. You have a kid and you want to set up a college savings account. Maybe there's more estate and tax planning things that you may not be thinking through. And so you don't need one as soon as you hit baby step 4, but eventually you're going to need one. And generally you'll know because you'll go, oh boy, I need to run this by somebody. This feels a little too complex for me.
And by the way, when that time comes, just like we talked about with the insurance coverage checkup, I would use a SmartVestor Pro because I know that they've been vetted by Ramsey folk. And so there's part of that I want. I want to work with people who kind of know the financial path I'm on. They understand financially how I do things, and they're not going to tell me to do something that's off that path. And so get set up with a SmartVestor Pro. You can do that by going to RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor when the time comes. That's a very good question. I like that one.
Thanks for tuning in to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires. To learn more about investing, visit RamseySolutions.com/investing or click the link in the show notes. Ramsey Solutions is a paid non-client promoter of participating pros. Learn more at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.